Hello, welcome to Giria's Magic Show. Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in this video we're talking about some top rated makeup empties. Okay, so most of these are like really highly rated on most of the e-commerce platforms, Amazon and everywhere. So we're going to be talking about that because I've emptied it completely. I can share with you guys my opinion about this. So let's get started. I do have a couple of them, and usually a lot of you ask, okay, like what do you do with all the waste? You know, all of the plastic and everything. I send these for recycling, especially like brands like Plum and everything. When you accumulate about 6 or 7 of them, you can send it back to Plum, and they do accept empty packages. And some of them I do recycle it wherever I can see some good recycling centers where, you know, they're just not trashing it, they're actually collecting, accumulating and recycling it. I have a couple of those around where I stay, so I go and hand it over there. Anyways, let's get started. The first one is the Plum shower cream. This one is the Hawaiian Rumba variant. I've emptied this completely. I like this. Okay, I feel like this one is kind of refreshing and it makes me smell fresh throughout the day. It is a little bit thick. You do tend to use a little bit more as well. I also have the Vanilla Vibes variant, which looks very messy. I did cut it up and try to use it up as much as I could. Oh my god, why are my empties alone so messy? But I like both of these variants, but I do really like the Hawaiian Rumba a little bit more because I feel like I end up smelling really nice and delicious for a prolonged period of time. I do have the Hawaiian Rumba pit cream as well, and I think I also have the perfume. So a combination of all of this just smells really nice and sweet. I mean, like if you are nauseous just thinking about like vanilla-ish sweet smell, you wouldn't really like that. And then the next one is the Bioderma Sensi Bio Gel Mousse. This is the second tube of this that I've emptied. I really like this face wash. It's quite gentle, but it actually does the job of cleansing your skin really well. And also, like if you have any makeup residue, it also does take that off pretty well. Like, you know, it cleanses your skin without stripping it dry and leaving it nice. I feel like it works really well for people with normal to dry skin. That's the reason I picked that up, and that's a repurchase. So it's a really good product, and if I had to repurchase a face wash among all of the face washes I had, it really did mean something to me. So next one we have is a Dermafique hand serum. Okay, the one that I emptied, that one says hand serum, this one says body serum, but I use this as a hand cream itself. Now, I wash my hands way too often and I also sanitize it. So my palms get really dry, okay? And nothing irks me more than very dry, you know, you can feel like that sandy texture in your palm. That is like my biggest pet peeve, and I can't even shake hands with anyone. I can't even touch my own palm together because it's so dry. So I need this hand cream with me at all times. I keep this on like my bedside table as well because I can moisturize it the end of the day and like right before I'm going to bed, and I really like it. It's not very sticky, it's not very heavy, it does the job of moisturizing really well, and it doesn't feel like, you know, there's a lot of residue left. So this is a really good hand cream if you want to try it out. And I have another one from Nivea, which I'm not a very big fan of. It just feels like silicone in a tube. This one is way better than that. And then I want to know how many of you are surprised seeing these empties. This is the Bioderma Atoderm cream, almost emptying the third tube of this. This is hands down one of the best moisturizers I've ever tried out, especially if you have dry skin. I would highly recommend you guys try this out. Okay, you can even use this on your body as well. It's fragrance free. It's really nice for people with sensitive skin. If you don't want fragrance in your skincare, you should definitely try this out. And it's such a good pre-makeup moisturizer. It just hydrates your skin, makes it really nice and dewy, and you can, you know, use most of your matte foundations as well. Even if you don't have a very hydrating primer, this will do the job, and that's the reason I have gone back to it time and time again. Now I ended up buying the huge one, the one that comes in that squeezy pump. Yeah, this is 200 ml. I think that is 500 ml or something, because I just need this at all times. I am also almost out of the Minimalist Marula oil moisturizer. This is a really good moisturizer again for people with dry skin, but you do get slightly lesser quantity. You just get 50 grams of product, which you might end up finishing a lot more if this is the only moisturizer you own. But this is again really nice if you have sensitive skin, dry skin. This works really well. This is for deep nourishment and hydration. They have another variant for people with oily skin. This is for people with dry skin. I have a little bit to go, so I'm not including that in this empties. And then I have my CosRx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. This is a really nice subtle cleanser, something that you can use during like the daytime, like the first thing in the morning if you want to wash your face. If you don't want your face wash to lather too much, foam too much on your face and dry your skin out, you should try this out. This is really good, I think, for all skin types. I really like that because it's very, very gentle on the skin. It does not take away all of your makeup residue. Like if you were to use it at night time, like post makeup and everything, I feel like you have to go over it a couple of times to take off that makeup residue. But first thing in the morning, it's such a good cleanser. And it's also called Good Morning Gel Cleanser. So yeah, ideal to use during the morning times. And then, oh my god, all of my empties are so messy. This one is the Pilgrim Volcanic Lava Ash Foaming Face Wash. I have talked about this so many times. It is a really good cleanser. I have so many of the cleansers that I've emptied. This, of course, because we use this every single day, almost like twice, thrice a day sometimes. I really like Pilgrim for their face washes they make, okay? They cleanse your skin, especially this brush head. It's not too harsh on your skin. It's gentle. It cleanses the skin really well, but it doesn't strip it dry. It's not like, you know, you feel the urge to moisturize immediately. I mean, you should be moisturizing your skin after you wash your face, but sometimes some face washes just make it really dry, tight. It doesn't feel like that with this, and it also takes off any of my makeup residue. So I have another one like the Squalene face wash right now, which I'm almost out of. So I use this to like cleanse my skin really well and take off any kind of makeup residue, and I feel like it does a really good job. So my first cleanse is micellar water, a makeup removing balm or something like that, and then I follow it up with a face wash like this, and it does the job really well. Even their salicylic acid face wash is my favorite. Again, I think I'm almost out of that. Their Squalene face wash, really good. This brand makes really good face wash. Like if you are looking at trying something new, you should definitely look into that. And then I have my Colorbar acetone free nail enamel remover. This is my favorite nail polish remover of all times, okay? Because one, you get a lot of quantity. You get about 100 ml of product, which you don't get in any other like nail polish remover. All of those are so tiny, they evaporate, and then you're left with nothing. So yeah, this you get 110 ml, and also most of the times you get this on really good discount deal, and this lasts you for quite a bit, okay? I think I've used this for about a year, and I do use nail polish on a regular basis. I have to apply it, remove it and everything, and I feel like this works really well for my nails. It hasn't damaged my nails any further. Sometimes I do feel like they do feel a little dry, but I immediately like apply some oil or something to my cuticles and my nails just to make sure that they have that, you know, natural sheen to it and they don't feel very dry. And I also take breaks from applying nail polish too often. And then we have the Pilgrim Argan Oil, argan oil. So this one, I particularly liked using this as a hair serum, okay, like something to just moisturize, nourish your hair. This one particularly, we've used this, okay, my husband and I, that's why I mentioned we use this mostly for our hair. So when your hair is feeling a little too dry, okay, after your hair wash and everything, just take a very light amount of it and just apply it to the ends, just like lightly. And it's not a very heavy thick oil that it makes it look greasy or weighed down, so it does add a little bit of a sheen. And even if you are someone, you know, your brother, dad, husband, boyfriend, anyone's looking for a good product to apply on their hair that doesn't dry their hair out, you should definitely recommend argan oil. I'm not sure if you just have to try only Pilgrim, but I really like this brand and I have tried out most of their products. It has worked for me. This argan oil is pretty good for that purpose. Like, it doesn't dry your hair out. It adds that kind of nourishment, that sheen to your hair, and it keeps it that way throughout the day. So that's a really good product. Like, if you don't want to use like hair serums or anything, you can try out this if you're not into hair serums. And then I have the Love Beauty and Planet Murumuru Butter and Rose Aroma Body Wash. This was recommended to me by my subscriber, and I don't regret trying this at all, because this body wash I ran out of a little too fast because I enjoyed using it. It was nice, it lathered pretty well, it didn't dry my skin out too much, it smelled really good, and even my bathroom ended up smelling really nice. The same thing with the Plum Hawaiian Rumba as well. Like, once you're done showering, your bathroom just smells amazing. Same goes with this really good product, and I'm so glad you guys recommended it to me. You can find it on discount most of the times, and you get around 400 ml of body wash. That is a really good price deal. You know, body washes, if you get less quantity, you tend to finish it up a little too soon. Oh, I also have another one of the Bioderma Sensibio Gel Mousse. This is the face wash that I mentioned, and I have 2 of that. Yeah, because I liked it that much. And then this is my Plum Vitamin C Serum. I love this Vitamin C Serum. It has worked really well for my skin. I've read comments on my channel that this hasn't worked for some of you. I mean, like, skincare is very, very subjective. What I absolutely love and what has worked for me might not work for you. But for me, I feel like this serum had shown me like visible difference. My skin started to look a lot more brighter and glowier. I feel like that's the case when you find a Vitamin C serum that actually works for you. And that's how it is for me right now with the Kiehl's Vitamin C Serum that I'm trying out. And then I have the Kama Ayurveda Nal Pramadi Thailam. This is a skin brightening treatment. Now I feel like this one is a little bit overpriced, especially for the quantity. You just get 50 ml of product. I think this retails for 600 something. So you can of course try out some other brand, you know, with the same ingredient. And this is a good nourishing ingredient. It also is said to brighten your skin, has a nice glow to your skin and all of that. So that can be done with anything. Like if you try out any other Nalpamaradi Thailam, maybe from Kotakul or any other brand, it's available on Amazon, most of them. You can just try that out because you get more quantity and for lesser price. This is a good product. I'm not saying it's not good. I just feel like it is a little bit overpriced for the amount you pay and the quantity you get. And then I emptied this Colgate Visible White toothpaste. I think they have repackaged it now because the one that I have is a lot smaller and the packaging is completely different. This was a good toothpaste to use like once in a while when you feel like your teeth is looking too dull. I mean, all of us consume a lot of like coffee, tea all the time. So if you feel like your teeth is looking a little bit yellow, it does is like a quick fix. I mean, it's not like instantly white and brightening, not something that is visibly like white, but a lot better. And lastly, I have the Vaunt Barrier Boost Face Formula. I don't even know where the cap of this one is. This was like an okay moisturizer, nothing great. It was not something that was very hydrating for my skin. It was not something that, you know, helped me when I had a lot of texture or breakout on my skin. So I just felt like, yeah, I just had to use it up because I bought it, but I was not super impressed with that product. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the empties I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let me know what products you have finished up and have like constantly repurchased. What is that one thing that you feel like I should be getting it because that has been in your constant repurchase list? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always looking for product recommendation. Let me know. So while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one.